All right. It looks like we are streaming. It's just finishing setting up so I can get the URL once that's done. You can see we've got some bustling around me. We're in the pantry. They're preparing more bags to hand out to our awesome community.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like it's set up. So I'm going to copy this link so you can share it out as well.
All right. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we will be doing it on Zoom, and we'll invite some people on Zoom. And then we also have the YouTube URL, and I'll be posting that out.
Awesome.
Give me a hot second here.
Okay.
All right. I want to open up mine too, so I can so I can see if any comments come in. So I think that worked well last week. I mean,
it does feel like it was a year ago. Alrighty, let's see. I'm gonna update the post that I just did on our Facebook page to include that YouTube link. Hello, Sarah, that just joined us. Welcome.
So we got some participants.
We had a Sarah and then a Sarah left.
All right. Is that jumping on the Zoom one? Yeah. All right. So I posted out that Zoom link, so we should be getting a couple people through there.
Perfect. Now I will shoot off a reminder email to all of those that are registered. Hopefully we'll get some more people joining us, and then I'll let you do your magical thing. I tried to follow along once before, and I learned that I thought that I was like, oh, I was a violinist and I can shuffle cards. I have the dexterity for sleight of hand. I don't.
Yeah, you know, it's something that just takes time. And sometimes what I'll do is if I want to try to relearn like magic, or if I want to see how it is, I'll do like my left hand. You know what I mean? Like I'll try to do everything with my non-dominant hand, and it's definitely different. And I'm like, oh man, like this is a little bit difficult. So, you know, when you're trying to work with students or other people trying to learn, it's always a learning experience. So.
Oh, I can imagine. I can't even feed myself with my non-dominant hand. So.
Yeah, right.
Perform magic.
Work in a food pantry, right? You gotta feed yourself. No. But
I was fumbling handing out flyers today. You would have been a pro at it. You would have made it look fancy.
Like, just shooting them out, right? All right, so let's see who we've got. We've got a couple people on YouTube, so welcome, guys. I'm gonna be jumping between a couple cameras. I have a few cameras here. I have this one. I have one for the table, so we'll be doing some kind of close-up stuff. I've got this one where you'll see both of me, which unfortunate, but you know, you at least see everything. I also have for answering some questions, we'll do it through here. And we got a couple other ones too. That's the live view, so you can see what I'm seeing on my screen. And if I have to leave, like if there's a spider and I get scared, I'll leave. But usually I'll be probably right here with you guys, okay? So we got awesome. AT, so welcome back. I think AT was with us last week, joined in through Zoom. So back to learn more magic. Last week we went over the vanishing salt shaker trick with the where you take the I'll do it real quick. Did you work on it, Miranda? Did you practice it all?
No, because I'm almost out of salt and I didn't want to waste it.
I had to get a Signature. I realized I didn't have like a normal salt shaker because we got like those electric ones that grind, and those are so super bougie. So the idea behind this trick was you would have a coin and you would have the salt shaker or the cinnamon, and you'd say, we're going to try to make the coin go through the table, and I need something hard to hit it on like that. So that's pretty hard. And so I don't hurt my hand, I'm just gonna cover it real quick. So we'll do this. So actually let me see if I can get a bigger coin so you guys can maybe see it a little better. There we go, that might be a little bit better. Okay. So this was the idea, is that we had
I
our
actually
friends
have
at
to
home.
hop off. I'm being summoned because our pantry
All
line is
right.
getting long and crazy. But
Awesome, Randall. Well, thank
everyone
you
who's
for
watching,
joining on
have
in
a
and
great
starting
time
us
with
up.
the magic of Chris Wheel. Yes, awesome. Have a great rest of the time. I'm just going to assign you the host real quick so I don't ruin everything when I hop off. And all right, have fun, everybody. We'll see you next time. And don't forget to stop by this afternoon to see who the week 2 challenge winners were and hear what the challenges for this week. Like and subscribe, follow and like the magic of Chris Wheel. He does a lot of other stuff, not just with us. He's a really great person to follow. Got a lot of cool stuff. All right. Have a good day, everybody.
All right. Thank you. See ya. All right. So I'm the host now. So this is what we're doing. So I'm just going to review what we did last week. And for you guys joining us for the first time, what we are doing is it's a multi-week program. So I think we're doing 6 weeks. This is week 3 of 6. So we've been learning different tricks every week. We have been, let me see. What is this? This is invite. Okay. So we've been learning tricks every week. We've been doing different things. So the trick that we learned last week was one called the vanishing salt shaker. In this case, the vanishing sugar, cinnamon sugar, which is good on my, my venti lattes. So what you do is you take a coin and you have a table, solid coin, and you're going to try to take the coin and push it through the table. Now you can't just push it because your hands are soft. So you need something a little harder to do it. And since you don't want to hurt your hand, we're going to just cover it up with this napkin. Okay, so let me cover this up like that. Okay, and you could feel it's a little bit softer. Okay, so there's that. There's the coin. And if we go like, oh, actually here, we'll do this. Actually, we'll go like this. And we'll push it right. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get that out. There we go. Guess it was the cinnamon sugar through table. That's sweet. Literally. There's like a ton of sugar in this. But that was the trick we learned last week. So I know AT was here last week, so I'll just ask her. It's actually them last week, and they can, let's see if I can jump in the chat actually. All right. Have you guys been working on that? Have you played around with some of those tricks from last week? I think we also did the torn dollar bill trick. I think we did that last week too, right? So that's what we're doing today. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, and sometimes a week is a long time to practice a trick, or it seems like it. But when it comes down to it, the more you practice, the better it gets. So we're going to be doing some more magic today. I'm going to teach you a couple tricks today that I had that are ones that I used to do a whole lot, and some of them I still do. And I think they'll be very useful to you since they use objects that you're easily found in the house. So everything that we do on this program are things that you can find in the house relatively easily. So let me just check one thing here. I'm just going to jump on real quick. So I'm jumping back between Zoom and YouTube. So if any has any questions. So I want to show you guys something. This is kind of weird. I'm going to let me use this camera here, and I'm going to pull this up a little because I have a deck of cards that is pretty cool. It's actually a brand new deck of cards, and it's called a factory blank. Okay, so factory blank, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's like a box that's not printed yet. Okay, so it has nothing there. But if we take it and we give it a shake like that, it can actually print itself, which is pretty neat, right? But that's about it. So if you take it and close it like this, and you go 1, 2, 3, like that, you can actually get a deck of cards to come out from that box. See, that's how they print cards. I know it seems a little bit strange, but that's how they do it, okay? So I want to try something a little bit different today with the playing cards, okay? Because you have a couple people on here, so I want to get them involved, okay? So we have a normal deck of cards here, okay? And what I would like to do is see if we can, let's see, we'll do this. We're gonna see if we can cut to a couple cool cards here, okay? So what I wanna try to do is I wanna see if we can cut to some kings, okay? So we're gonna see if we can cut to, because I think the kings are in about the right position here. Let's see if this works. King of diamonds. So if we spell king of diamonds, we can go K-I-N-G, right? K-I-N-G, O-F of diamonds is D-I-A-M-O-N-D, well, S, right? And there's the king of diamonds. I know that's pretty cool because we could spell that. Now, if we had, there's more than one king, so let's try spades, right? So K-I-N-G-O-F-S-P-A-D-E-S. And hopefully the next card is the king of spades. That's it's pretty cool, right? We'll give it another cut, and I think we can get this. What do we have next? We have hearts, I think. So we'll do hearts. So K-I-N-G, okay, king, O-F-H-E-A-R-T-S. If we do that, it spells right to the king of hearts. Now we have one more that we have to spell to, which is the king of clubs. And let me see, I think if I do this just right, I'll do it face up just so you can see. So it's K-I-N-G-O-F-C-L-U-B-S. And the next card and the last card actually should be the king of clubs. Look at that. That's pretty crazy how you could spell. That's why it's important to learn how to spell, just for this trick. I'm getting some thumbs up here, getting some thumbs up on YouTube. Cool, cool, cool. Let's try this. Let's have us, and if you're in the YouTube chat, you can, if you like something, just give it like a clap, give it a whatever, okay? You can say what you want. So for AT, I want to, let's see, we'll have you name another value. So this value is kings. So the other values we have are like ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen. Okay, we already have kings, so not that. So I'd like you to type one into that chat and we'll take those out. And so you said 5. So hopefully we have the 5s. Now, so I don't have to spell them all. I'm just gonna see, take them out. Let's see if we have all the 5s, and we do. So we have all the 5s and the kings, okay? Kings and 5s. And what I wanna do is I wanna, let's see, which one would you like to use? Would you like to use the kings? Or would you like to use the 5s? Kings or 5s? The 5s, that's a good choice. So we'll take the kings, we'll leave them on the table. We're gonna take the 5s and we're gonna put them into the deck, okay? And we're gonna put them into different places into the deck like this, okay? All different places, okay? So you see, they're separated. And we'll square them in. So there's 4 cards. The 4 5s are the opposite way in the deck. And on the table, we have the kings, okay? This is what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to see if we can do, quickly, I'll bring this close to the camera, can see. All I have to do is rub the cards over the kings. See how I just rub the cards over the kings like this? And they change into the 5. Look at that. Now, if I rub the 5 over the deck like this and give it a pop, look what happens. Not only does one 5 appear, but we also have the other 5. Not only that, we have the 3rd and the 4th 5. Those 5s were in the deck facing the opposite direction. They were buried in the deck all in different places, but somehow they all switched places here, which if these are the 5s, then that must mean inside of the deck, all in different places in the deck, we'll have 1 king, 2 kings, 3 kings. And that's right, the last 4th king. See, and that doesn't work with any other card. That doesn't work with any other cards, just the kings and the 5s. So good thing you choose the kings and the 5s, right? All right. So we got some more people watching on YouTube. So awesome to see you guys. Nice. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys a trick, and I'm going to teach, I think I'm going to teach this one today. I'm going to teach another one as well. This is the cool one, and I just put up a video for this trick, but I didn't teach it yet out on social media. So I'm going to teach it here first, so you guys are lucky. So first, let me show you what the trick is and what it involves, okay? For this trick, you're going to need a pencil, okay? And if you use a Ticonderoga, that's probably the best pencil to use. Okay, no cap. We have a dollar bill. Now you can use a 1, 5, 10, 20, 100, whatever, but I'm just going to use a $1 bill. And you're going to want a Post-it note, okay? So we'll take one Post-it note. So this is what what it looks like. You take the dollar bill and you're going to fold it in half. And you're going to take your Post-it note and you're going to put it right on top of it like that and wrap it around as well. So you have the Post-it note wrapped around the bill. Okay. I'm going to take our pencil. I'm going to put it in between. See how it's in between the dollar bill like that. Okay. So you can see it. We'll bring it up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this. I'm going to push like that. You can actually push right through that Post-it note and see how we make that. You can see it's tearing that Post-it note. And I'll pull it right through. You'll see it go right through everything, okay? So far, pretty easy. Take a pencil and stab it through some money. Now you're thinking, what kind of trick is this? But look, if I rub it like here, like this, you can see the Post-it note clearly ripped, If I take the dollar bill and I rub the end like this, rub the middle like that, you can actually see that it fixes itself perfectly. No hole, perfectly good. You can take it and spend it. You can buy whatever you want with it. Oh, there's a big hole right there. Look at that. So I think I'm going to teach you guys that one. That one is pretty fun. And I'll jump right into it. I won't let you wondering and waiting. You really only need 3 things to do the trick, but there's one extra thing you're going to need to prepare the trick. And what that is going to be a pair of scissors, because what you're doing is you are making a hole, and there is a hole going through the dollar bill, but it's not where you think it's going to be, okay? Where the hole in the dollar bill is actually on the far end, way over here. If you guys look, you can see I cut a teeny tiny hole right there, right? Okay. Teeny tiny hole right there. See that? I'll put the pencil through so you can see it. Look at that. So there's a hole in the bill, but it's on the far end, okay? So what does that mean? How does that do the trick? Well, what I did to cut this hole was I folded the dollar bill like this way, lengthwise, and I just took a pair of scissors and cut a slit. And when I cut the slit like that on the end, and then if I fold it and I fold, so here's the hole right here, okay? See that hole right there? What I do is I cut the slit, and when I fold the bill, I fold it a little bit above the slit, but a little bit below the top. You don't want it like this. You want it showing, because this is the convincer that the pencil is going through the bill. You see how it looks like it's in between the bill, while in reality, it's not. You see that? But it looks like it is. Now, that's the main secret. The second part is the Post-it note, and this is also another convincer. So what I'll do is I'll show the bill, and I show it, and all I do is I cover this end with my fingers as I display the center like this, and they can see there's no holes there. I fold the bill up and I usually make a fold that's already made, so I know exactly where to fold it. Okay, so fold it right at that pre-made fold, so it's perfectly where I need it. Okay, I take the Post-it note, and there's a sticky end and a non-sticky end. You want to take that sticky end and put it on this front part. We're going to call this the front part where that ledge is. You put it on that front part and let it stick, because if you put it on the back part, the sticky will get in the way. So I take it and I fold it like this. Okay, and you can show it right now that it's folded. I take the pencil and I put it into the bill, and I put it right through that hole. You see how it's going through that hole? It goes through the hole, down. So now this is what I see. I see this. Okay. But from here, it looks like the pencil is going into the dollar bill. And all you have to do is what I like to do is, if I have someone in the room with me, I will pinch here and here on that Post-it note and the dollar bill, and that keeps everything lined up. And I ask someone to take their hand and hit it down. But if not, I just kind of hold it. I might reach up and push down. You go like this, push right through, and they feel it tear right through, right through that paper. And you can tap it. You can kind of, if you want, you can go like that and give it a little bigger of a tear. And then all you do is you pull it through like that. And when you want to restore it, you reach in and you pinch where that hole is. So there's that hole. You pinch and you fix it like that. And they can see that there's a hole here and no hole here. And it looks like a real miracle, even though it's just the trick with a dollar bill. It's not a real miracle. All right. So any questions on that, everyone? Any questions on that? That's a really cool one. That's fun. And the nice thing is, when you have the dollar bill with a little tear in it, it blends in very well. And it's very hard to see it, especially on this end, because I cut it right along that little circle. You see that, how it's cut along the circle? So it blends right into the design. On the front, it's hard to see too, unless you get the right light. Yeah, I can't even see it on the camera. Yeah, so that's the pencil through dollar bill. So any questions from anybody? Any comments from anybody? That is a super cool one. This is one I kind of keep in my wallet. I keep in my wallet quite a bit. Because again, and sometimes I might spend this accidentally, but if I do, that's okay. You don't need the Post-it note either, on a side note, right? Because you could just kind of do this. You could take the pencil, you can line up your line, you can take it, you can put it, do the same trick, you put it through like this. And if you put it like this, you can actually fold the bill around like this, right? So they'll see it still in there, and then you can pop it right through, right? You can open it, and all you have to do is make sure you kind of cover this end a little, pop it right through, and then pull it through, and then fix it as well. So that's another way you can do it without the Post-it note. All right, cool. So one trick down. And this goes back into here so I can use it later. So the only thing is, you need the dollar bill. You don't need you don't need any other trick things. You can use a normal pencil, you can use another piece of paper, not even a Post-it note. And that's that. Cool. I love that trick. Super fun. So while we're doing card tricks, let me do one. We have Sarah, so welcome, Sarah. And let's check the YouTube here and see. All right. All right, so here's a cool trick we can do. And we have some cards, okay? And we'll see if Sarah is here. I'll just check, because I haven't gotten any chats from anyone. But if Sarah's here, I want you to think of a card. And AT, you'll be our backup. If she doesn't think of a card, we'll have you think of a card too. So I have the 5 of clubs. So don't think of the 5 of clubs, okay? Don't think of the 5 of clubs. I'm going to write a prediction here. All right, I got a clap. So think of a card. Don't say it yet, but I'm going to write a prediction down. This. Hope you can read my writing. My handwriting's not great. Let's try that off. Okay. So Sarah, I have some cards here. I have 2 of hearts, 10 of clubs. Do you have a card that you like? Now you can either name a card that you're thinking of, or you can name one that you see as I go by. Okay. Let's see. Sarah, can you hear me? Can you name a card? All right, we're not getting a card there. Okay, AT. Name a card that you see, or name a card that you're thinking of. Not the 5 of clubs, obviously, because that's on top. So let's see. So the 5 of spades. So let's see. So for everyone at home who's not sure what a 5 of spades looks like, it's this card. So it looks like little shovels, right? Now, there's no way I would have known that you would have named the 5 of spades. You could have named the 10 of hearts. You could have named the 9 of diamonds. You could have named the ace of diamonds, but you named the 5 of spades, which is pretty crazy because the card that I thought you would pick that I wrote is the 5 of spades. You see that? That's awesome. Oh, Sarah's back. So, and I wrote that. Now, here's the problem is that I wrote it on the back of the 5 of clubs. Okay. So now I have a card that says the 5 of spades on the back of the 5 of clubs, which it doesn't make sense. So if I take it and I rub the card up here on my little smart band here, my little smartwatch band, because it's so much smarter than me, you'll see that it actually changes into the 5 of spades, which is the card that AT named for everyone. And that 5 of hearts, I don't know where the 5 of hearts went, but pretty crazy. All right. Now I have a cool deck of cards I was working on over here, and we'll let Sarah redeem herself. Check this out. I have a deck of cards. It's got a little stick guy drawn on it. You see that little stick guy? And I have them drawn on every one. So Sarah can name any card. Okay. Name any card, Sarah. Let's see. All right, so we'll wait for Sarah to get a card. I'll leave these here, okay? And while she does that, I'm gonna show you one more trick, okay? So check this out. We have a rubber band, okay? And I have a ring, okay? Oh, she said 5 of diamonds. So remember 5 of diamonds, but what we'll do is we're gonna take the ring and we're gonna put it onto the rubber band and hold it like this. Look, it's gonna look, I put this hand higher than this hand. And if you watch the ring, you'll see rise. Look at that. The ring starts to go right up, starts to move all on its own, right till it gets just about to the top. That is awesome. How did that happen? So I'm going to teach you guys that one right after this, okay? So you said the 5 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds. So if we go down here, we have the 5 of diamonds, okay? That's going to be our card, okay? So check this out, 5 of diamonds and this little stick guy. I'm going to bring this right up here and you'll see it's not just any stick guy, it's actually a little flip book. And you can see if I flip through the book, the stick guy, look at him, he wants to do a magic trick. He's going to go through takes a little hat, reaches inside the hat, takes out a card, which is, look at that. Do you see the 5 of diamonds? How amazing is our stick guy, right? That's pretty sweet. Pretty awesome. Good job, Stick Guy. You rock. All right. So to teach you guys, right? Isn't that sweet? I love that trick. So we have, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the rising ring. So for this, all you're going to need is a rubber band and a ring. Now the rubber band, you can either keep it together like this, or if you want, you can break it. So if you have a broken rubber band, it works as well. It might work easier with a broken rubber band. So what you do is you take, this is what it looks like again. You take the rubber band, and you put it on the ring. And if you go like this, you'll see it actually start to move and rise up the ring, up the rubber band like that, all the way till it gets right back on my finger. Now the secret to this is very easy. It works on friction, okay? And it works on the fact that you can stretch the rubber band, okay? So the idea is you put the rubber band on the you put the ring on the rubber band, lots of R words, and you are going to in this hand, you're not holding them right at the ends. That's the secret, is you're not holding the rubber bands at the ends. You're actually holding this rubber band kind of in the almost toward the other end almost. And when you stretch it out pretty far, okay? Now you have this slack here, and you're just going to cover that with your fingers. And all you're going to do is, I'll show you from here, you're going to release. See how I'm releasing the rubber band? And as you release the rubber band, if you have enough tension, it's going to take and it's going to pull that ring. So it goes all the way up, and it looks like it's just rising and floating right over to the other finger. So I'll do that one more time for everyone. So the way I do this is I kind of grab with my thumb right toward that end anyway. I put the ring on, I grab it, and then I stretch like that. And I'll sometimes twist it so it kind of puts it together. And then what I'll do is I'll right up and I'll let go. And you'll see it rise. And you want to do it nice. So you want to do it nice and steady, right? You don't want to be like, you don't want to like do that. You want to do it slow and steady. So it looks like this. And you're going to have to practice with different angles. Okay. And different tensions. And then that will rise up the rubber band. Pretty cool, right? You can do more with rubber bands too. You can take the rubber bands and wrap around your two fingers, right? So I have them around the pointer and the ring finger. If I take them like this and I give them a shake like this, you can see it jump right across, right? And if you practice, right, you can actually have it jump from these fingers. See how it's on the pinky and the ring over to the other two. You can also take it and you can wrap it around your thumb like this. Right? And if I pinch my thumb real tight here, I can actually take it and pull it and like get it right through. See, I'm breaking it through my thumb here, like that. If I go like this, you can actually see that it fixes itself. Yeah, and if you want, you can actually take two rubber bands, and you can take one rubber band and wrap it around another rubber band like this. And you can actually give it a pull. You see how it locks right in between, right in the middle there? Can't go this way, can't go this way. It's locked right in the middle. Watch, if I take it and I just rub it, and I'll try to get a good angle here so you can see. There we go, right? When it melts right through. Here, we'll do it one more time. You can see how it can't go through, can't go that way, can't go that way, okay? Like this, it melts right through. I know. You're like, he just did the same trick twice. Magicians aren't supposed to do the same trick twice. That's okay, because I'll do it this way. Look, if I take the rubber band and I just hold the thread right here, I tap it like this, you can actually have it link. Okay. Actually have it linked together. Okay, if I go like this and I pinch right there, it actually unlinks. Right, and if I give it a shake like this, you can actually have them link in your fingers and get caught. Oh no, what am I gonna do? You see how they get caught? So there's some rubber band stuff, right? So I have a couple videos I'm actually gonna show you guys. from a couple things, from one thing that I did. This is fun. I got my hat on, but I want to show you some stuff that I've done in the past. So I'm going to show you this video, and this is a coin trick. So if you turn your sound up and everything, it'll make a little more sense. And this is a trick using some coins and a hat. So enjoy it. All right, so that was, let me just change here. That was a quick performance of a trick that I've filmed. And, you know, filming magic and doing magic live is a little bit different, you know, because in one sense you're doing magic for people. So I know this is not quite live, but it's very close, okay? Let me do one thing real quick because I hear there are some sound issues on one end. So let me just, I'm gonna jump off the camera real quick and I'll jump right back on. So you guys stay put and I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. So I just had to do a quick update there, but so yeah, so you can do magic online, you can do magic for people. There's one trick that I do that I want to show you guys. It's kind of neat. It is a trick that I've done both. I've done online and for people. So I'll show you that. Okay. This is, let me check. All right, and if you guys can hear me, let me know. If you guys, let's see, it looks like some people got kicked off of the video. All right. If you guys can hear me, just type it in the chat. I'll just double check and that should work. Okay, so we got one can hear you. Okay, and I think on YouTube we can hear it. So I'll show you this one. This is a cool trick. This is actually an optical illusion. It's called the four-sided domino. Now it's not the pizza dominoes, it's the game domino, but I have a domino, right? Like a little toy. It's the game you play. And it has one dot on this side, and this side has four dots. Okay. Now I said it's four-sided, so the third side has three dots and the last side has six dots. So as you turn it, that actually changes. Okay. Now this is a magic trick, but it's also an optical illusion because I'm not doing the trick. Your brain is. Okay. We're taking something that we assume, like there's a dot, and we make an assumption saying, well, this side's empty. That must mean this side's empty, but it's not. Okay. And depending, and the same on this side, depending on where I put my hand, if I put my hand here, it's going to cover up one of the dots. And if I turn it and I cover it here, it covers up the other dot. All I have to do is turn my hand this way, like this, and I cover up that other spot. And then you see this dot here that wasn't there before. So your brain makes an assumption there's a dot here, and the same with this, even though it's empty. So that kind of doesn't make any sense, right? Now, again, I want to do a magic trick. So I've had to do this a little differently. So I have to take your assumptions, right? That's what magic is, taking something you assume and making it happen. So if I go like that, I can actually have one of the dots appear. Look at that. So now there actually is a dot there, right? Same with this side. If I snap like this, I can have it appear over here, which is pretty impressive. And then if I blow like that, I don't actually know how this happens, but this is too many dots, too many to worry about. And that I don't know. I think that's a 6, 7-sided dot. I'm not sure anymore. This is too confusing. I'm just gonna put that away for now. Okay. All right. So let's do this. So I have another cool trick I want to show you guys. Okay, show you guys. It uses different color cards. Okay, different colored cards. So, because again, last week I think I did a trick that used different color cards as well, and this time I'm going to do a trick with different cards, but a little bit different. Check this out. I have, and I'm going to put you down on the down here with me so you guys can see. And I have a few cards here. So I have some 4 of hearts. The faces don't really matter. The backs do, because the backs I have different ones. Okay, so I have blue cards, I have red cards, green cards. Okay, so these are blue cards. What I'll do is I'll put the blue ones there. I'll take the red ones, we'll snap, those change red like that, which is cool. I take the green ones, snap like this, those change to green, right? Isn't that that's cool? And then the orange one, we go like this and we snap, boom, those all change to orange, which is awesome. But if I snap like this, I can have them change the back and the front. And that's for all the new ones, the new people who joined us today. Okay, so I have one more. I have a special one for you guys. I'm gonna see, let me see which camera does best. This camera might be the one to do it on. I want to show you what is inside this bag. Does anyone want to guess what's inside this bag? Anyone want to guess? And if you can guess correctly, you win. All right. Guess correctly, you win. Apple. Okay, close. Let's see if we got anything else. Shoe. No, not a shoe. Lunch. It does look like a lunch bag, right? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking maybe there's a sandwich in here, and like it smells like a sandwich in there, and it but it's not. I'll show you what it is. It's actually a balloon. I know that's not too exciting. It's a balloon, but balloons are cool because you can, if you know how to take these balloons and, you know, blow them up. I almost hit myself. You can do whatever you want. Check this out. I'm gonna make a balloon animal. Check this out. How about this one? Sarah, think of any animal. Don't type it yet, just think of it. I'm gonna blow this up. Oh, sorry, wrong side. I'm a professional. I think I'm not. Okay, those are my spare teeth. Don't worry. Okay, I'm good. That actually did hurt though. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use this. I have a pump, a balloon pump, and the balloon pump is gonna help us blow up the balloon real big. Whoa. We're gonna make an awesome balloon animal. So let me just tie that off. Hold on. Oh, sorry. It blew away. Do you see that? It went all the way around. It probably went into your living room. No, it didn't, but it went all the way around. Okay, so here, I'm gonna try this again here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but oops. I think I woke up the neighbors. That was, I guess that balloon's, throw that away. You know what? Luckily, I have another balloon. I brought another balloon just in case. It's my last balloon though, so if this trick messes up, that's it. That's the last balloon. So here we go. You know what? And just to be careful here, I'm gonna make a smaller animal, much smaller balloon animal, just so I don't pop it and lose it. And it'll be easier to tie. All right. So Sarah, are you thinking of that animal? Are you thinking of that animal? Check this out. I'm gonna take this. I'm going to twist it right down here. I want you to name that animal right in the chat. Just type it in there. What animal are you thinking of? An elephant. Hold on a second. Let me See if this looks like an elephant. All right, look at that. An elephant. Not impressed. It's not the best elephant, but it does tricks. Does little tricks. Sarah's like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. Elephant. It's got the long trunk. Check this out though. It does tricks too. Look, if I take the elephant, I can say, stay where you are, elephant. Hold on. Stay. There we go. See how it stays right where it needs to be? Stays right there. Look, we can do it. Stand up. Look, stand up. Look how it stands up. What? Sit down. Roll over. That was stupid. How about this one? Play dead. Does that look good? Does it look dead? Here? Oh, play here. There we go. Now, oh, now it's dead. That's pretty good, right? It's a joke. You play. It's okay. It's okay. Sarah's probably like, oh, that was a cool elephant. Why would you do that? Don't worry. No animals were actually harmed. Okay. Because luckily for you, I graduated from Columbia High School and I learned balloon surgery. Look, if I take the balloon, the biggest reason balloon animals die is because they run out of air, right? So if I take the balloon animal, if I take your elephant and I put it inside the bag here like that, see how it's in the bag? Right now, all I have to do is take it and resuscitate it. Watch. Live. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, I inhaled them a little bit. One good pop, and check this out. Look, and inside, back and better than ever. It's our friend elephant. Look at that. Thank you. Give him a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I don't even have to make that sound. I just go. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Well, thank you guys. Elephants on parade. Thank you guys so much. He appreciates it. He's going to sit right over here. He's going to enjoy life. I'm going to give him some water, maybe give him some air. Probably put down a little newspaper, just in case any accidents. Don't want any accidents. All right, guys. So thank you so much. Unfortunately, we are to the end. So today, the tricks that I taught the pencil through dollar bill, and I also taught the rising ring. So practice those ones. And again, we'll I got to get out the link for those ones, and we will let you guys practice. And I think this video should be up for a little bit. So we will, let me check. Okay. So what we'll do is we will have this video on YouTube for a little while, so you can go back and rewatch how to do those tricks. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know, let Community Schools know, or save them for next week. Invite your friends, and I hope to see you guys all next time. So thank you guys so much. Again, my name's Chris Wheel, and have a great day. We'll talk to you soon, okay? All right. Thanks, AT. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks, everyone on YouTube. Have a great day, guys. See ya.